Greetings, dear viewer. It is I, Manny Magi, once again continuing my grand adventure across the 8-bit world of Shandalar. On this stream, I will fight my way through a lot of Magic the Gathering games to free Shandalar from the shackles of Emrakul's influence and the corrupted Planeswalkers. Will I succeed? Will this adventure come to a satisfying conclusion for my audience? Will I continue to ask these silly and redundant questions? All this and more could be answered in today's stream of The Masked Magic Man's Grand Adventure with a resounding, oh no. With that being said, we will continue to plow through some quests and stuff, earn some gold, sell off cards and whatnot, on my way to building not an anti-boss deck, but if I get those cards, that'll be nice, because I do need to take on some bosses. Especially if I want to continue the main quest, because I gotta get past those damn blue opponents that I couldn't get through a while back. But right now, I also want to play around with a more standard deck. So I will still be pulling a lot of Strixhaven and a bunch of Lorwyn Eclipsed. So, other than that, I might be a little distracted. I had something I'm still cringing over a little bit happen to me this week. I don't know why ordering food over the phone feels like defusing a damn bomb, but it does. I was ordering some pizza, and my thumb was hovering over the call button like I was about to launch some damn missiles. I absolutely hate ordering anything over the phone. I hate talking to people over the phone at all. Eventually, I hit dial, then immediately regretted every life choice that led me here. A woman answered. A woman. My brain blue screened. It was Sarah from my local game shop. How can I help you? I had rehearsed my line. I'd like to place an order for pickup. But what came out was, hi, how could I like to please you? Silence. The kind of silence where you can hear someone blinking. I mean, place an order, not the other thing. I don't even know what the other thing was. Sorry, hi. Sarah recovered faster than I did. No problem. What can I get for you? I'm really hoping she didn't recognize my voice over the phone. I panicked and said the first word that came to my brain. Triangles. Triangles? Pizza triangles. Slices. A pizza. A whole pizza. A circle. A circle cut into triangles. Please. Yeah, that's great. So she asked what kind of pizza I wanted. My mind went blank again. I forgot every pizza topping that ever existed. I forgot cheese. I forgot tomato sauce. I forgot food. I said, the normal one? There are several normal ones. Right, yes, the default? To Sarah's credit, she sounded like she was smiling, which somehow made it worse. She asked me if I wanted pepperoni. Yes, that, pepperoni, perfect. I love pepperoni. I mean, not love. I don't have feelings for it, I just eat it, sometimes, regularly, not romantically. Yep. So she got it, and then asked me if I needed anything else. I should have said no. I should have ended the call. My brain decided to freestyle. Do you have drinks? Like liquids? She pointed out that most drinks are liquids. So, I said that was a good point. I'll take one. She asked one what? I said one liquid. She said, how about a soda? Yes, a soda liquid. Perfect. And, well, that's when recognizing my voice no longer became an issue, because she asked me for my name, which I spelled wrong the first time, then gave me the total. I tried to say thank you, but instead what came out was love you, bye. I hung up so fast I nearly threw my phone. I'm never ordering food again. I will simply starve. Somehow I think that will be forgotten, though. Or, hell, maybe she prefers it over what happened last week at our game store. You remember how 2 weeks ago. You know, because I didn't stream last week. Something came up and I wasn't able to. But the week before, I talked about how Ashley brought some taxidermied mice to use as D&D game pieces. Well, no surprises who made those. There's a girl who, or well, woman. She's older than me, I think. No, I mean, she's got crow's feet, so really shouldn't say think. Her name's Lily. She was a school teacher at one point. I do know that. She used to teach, like, senior class stuff. But, I never had her as a teacher. But, after a few years ago, she, like, I don't think she quit. I think she, well, no, I don't think she retired. I think she quit. And then she went to taxidermy. It doesn't matter what you bring her. She will stuff the damn thing. So everyone's been like, not so mad at Ashley anymore. They've been mad at Lily for giving Ashley those things. Because of course Ashley would bring that sort of thing. You know, if she's enabled, she will find a way to creep you out. So it's like it's just how she is. So no one blames her anymore. Everyone blames Lily for enabling her. Especially this one dude who his name's Johnny, and he doesn't really like people fighting. He doesn't like the drama. But he'll try to like mediate the situation. Even he blames her for this. Like, he blames her for ruining everyone's entire D&D session that night. So, like, I guess when I said Ashley just needs to stop, no, Lily, you need to stop. That, like I said, that creeped everyone the fuck out. Anyway. With that, my dear viewers, let's enter back into the world of Shandalar as it's been procedurally generated and see what we can accomplish, shall we? Where's my gameplay? There we go. Let's see. Do we have... So these are... This is this main story quest right here. And then we've got 2 boss quests that I still need to do. And this little quest down here. So we'll do this and try and work our way up. So we've already got 2 soldiers. Let's just go ahead and pick a fight with them. Or knights, but they're like soldier classes, so... Oh, I added a playmat to my background. Think how that'll work out. Yeah, I'll go. Okay, not a bad hand. Definitely something I can work with. Oh, and there's a 4th land for my Anya. So I've got my main combo on, you know, at least in my hand. It's a slow hand, but it'll still do. Alright. Let's see what he's got here. Okay, first strike, vigilance, and lifelink. Or an equipment spells costs 1 less to cast. Alright. Ooh, already got my Revenant in hand. But I'll cast my Anya first, so that once I start casting my other vampires, I will get blood tokens. Plus, I'll have 5 lands on my next turn, so I can cast my Revenant and still use Anya's ability. So I will go ahead and attack, since I'll still have enough to block with. Right. When it enters the battlefield, attach it to a knight they control. It gets +2 toughness and has vigilance. Alright. Oh, well, okay. Now it's... I was wondering what the payoff for that was going to be. But... see, at least with this, I will still be able to block. So, end turn. Oh, and now it has double strike. Okay, this is getting out of hand very quickly. Hopefully I can grow before all this becomes a problem. Alright, what's that do? It's non-basic swamp walk. Well, figures, because this guy just has everything, don't they? I can't block this without losing that, so I can't outscale them by the look of it. Let's see here. Well, at least I'll go for my Planeswalker. That buys me another turn. Let's see, and then this again. Of course, Death Touch doesn't work because of double strike. But at least I'm getting my life back. So I'll just get another blood token real quick. I can take the 2. Or, I mean the 6. I don't know what I was thinking with 2 there. Well, because even then, damage won't destroy it. But hopefully, if I get her big enough, I won't have to worry about double strike or anything like that. Oops, clicked the wrong one. Get another token. Alright. Oh, and that's right. Can't block because of basic, or because of that non-basic swamp walk. Get the next blood token, or get another blood token. And now I'm higher, so that's good. I don't need that. Let's see if I can get something better. Okay, fine. I could really use some more tokens. Okay. That's not bad. That, if one of these now dies, I can give all of its or I can give its abilities to her. I'll get a token. And then attack with this, which is okay. It's okay that I lost it. I'm not worried. Oh, great. Now they're at 8. Okay. Give that to her. Let's get some, let's get just that little bit more life. And then, I doubt even if they blocked with all of this. Maybe they could. If everything, well, everything's also got indestructible, so. Oh. Well, alright then. Oh. Oh, and now nothing has first rate. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. They should have blocked with something with indestructible. Alright. Yes. Go ahead. Hit me for that. I do not care. Oh. I can get rid of one thing. Right? This'll work, right? I'm hoping this will work. Okay, yep, it got rid of one thing. And then... Alright, go ahead and power up a little bit more. And then... 111. Oh, yep, go ahead and hit me. You didn't even get me below 100. And then use both of these. Attack again. 154, okay. Get 2 blood tokens. Yes, hit me for 10. Because that's all you're going to get. Oh, I get why I was able to kill their thing with indestructible, because I have death touch. And she was able to survive the double strike. So because she survived the double strike, it must have killed the thing then. Oh, there goes your biggest one. Womp womp. And I'm now at 204. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. No, you're not gonna hit me for 26? I wouldn't have minded. You're probably going to want to wish you'd hit me for 26. Boom. Oh, that's right, because none of this stuff had flying anymore. Or none of this stuff had flying. Well. Aw. Let me read my achievement. I'll get rid of that. Windless Wetlands has been successfully defended, and you should return to report your success. Wait, I want to see my achievement. There we go. was it? Life to spare. So 249 life. Awesome. All right. Back. Leave me alone, dude. You have no reason to keep chasing me. The leaders of windless wetlands have you to thank for their freedom and likely their heads. +2 reputation, +500 gold. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and sell for 27 gold. There's actually a sub that I also want to sell from here. Let's see. So I decided that this is going to be pure Magic the Gathering, which means no universes beyond stuff at all, no matter how much they may seem Magic adjacent. Just nothing that is not in universe. Alright, so that means no Lord of the Rings. So all of them get sold off. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Get rid of those. There we go. All right, there we go. Let's see, what do I want here? Oh, I didn't grab my notebook to see what... Oh, that reminds me. One thing I want to look up, my anti-boss deck, and then look at my... Where's my checklist? Where is my checklist? I have my checklist for my deck. There we go. Up here in OneNote. So let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm a few short. Okay. 1 demonic tutor. I need 3 more. I've got 3 marauding blight priests, which is what I need. So check that one off. Withering torment. Of those I need 3. Okay, cool. Only have 3 bloodthirsty conqueror though. Alright, cool. Yes, continue. I'm just going to switch right back to that one. Okay. Where do I remember putting down my notebook real quick? I will be right back. So I can try and find that and then put it into OneNote here. But I'll see you guys in a quick sec. Alright, I'm back, and I realized something. I shouldn't need my notebook. I have the power of the internet. So I just need to move my mic here out of my way. I can just look it up. Okay. Sets currently legal in MTG standard. Duh. That extra duh is very important. Alright. Start looking this up here. Yes, drop me right down to I love. Just give me the full damn list. Don't tell me just. Oh, this just rotates out. It's like, I don't care what just. Uh-oh. My encoder overloaded. Whoopsie doodle. So this is why I try not to include the internet in my my laptop isn't the best. It can't, always withstand this sort of thing. All right, so bring up my OneNote here. Let's see here. This goes all the way down to all right, cool. Yep, this looks like what I need. And where do I want to put this under? Because it doesn't fit under stream setup, which is what I'll just put it under Manny's notes. Okay. Let's see. Standard. Legal. Universes within. All right, so we've got reality fracture. Then there's the 2 Hobbit sets. I mean, not 2. I don't know why it's repeated. Maybe because one's going to be a commander, but then we got Marvel superheroes. Don't care about that. We got Secrets of Strixhaven. Such a prepared streamer I am. I am just so awesome, aren't I? Have this all prepared. Something that has popped up before, and yet I didn't find a way to fix it. Because I had a notebook, and then I misplaced the notebook, and then I forgot that I had an entire program on my computer which says, hey, I'm just a digital notebook. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, skip that one. Oh, there we go. Lore when eclipsed. Oh, no. I'm typing on the wrong screen. Okay. There we go. Get back to Lore when eclipsed. Avatar: The Last Airbender, skipping that one. Marvel Superman, skipping that one. Through the Omen Paths. That's digital only, right? I think that's digital only. because that's just Marvel Superman reskinned because they didn't have the digital rights for it. So, and I'm not playing digital cards in this playthrough. Edge of Eternities? Why did I capitalize the O of but not the E in Eternities? I English. I also punctuate. Skip Final Fantasy. Here we go. Tarkir. Dragonstorm. Ether Drift. Foundations. Duskmorn. House of Horror. Let's capitalize that second H. Bloomborough. The Big Score. Which I don't, there's not a separate pack for that. But I'll still list it just in case. Outlaws of, because those are from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Murders at Orlov Manor. The Lost Caverns of Ixalan. And then not the Wilds of Eldraine, just Wilds of Eldraine. I love how these are titled. All right. There we go. So now I know what packs to look for. And switch back to gameplay there. Move my mic back to where it belongs. Get it turned just right. So it's both out of my way, but also like where it's supposed to be. Give myself a quick save here. Alright, pack shop. And with a good reputation, I can. Alright, so I can buy an alchemy pack, but I'll just sell the alchemy card that comes with it. So I'm going to get Thunder Junction, and then Lost Caverns, Drift. Oh, already out of money. Womp womp for me. Let's pull some packs. There we go. Collision Course. Choose one. It deals X damage to target creature, where X is the number of permanents you control that are creatures and or vehicles. Or it can destroy target artifact. Blue. This has green. Just see what we got here. I get impatient. Alright. Sacrifice it to deal 3 damage to target creature. Or sacrifice it, destroy target creature or vehicle. Okay. When this vehicle enters, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Crew 1. Wicker Folk, Indomitable. You may cast this card from your graveyard by paying 2 life and sacrificing an artifact or creature in addition to paying its other costs. Huh. And it's only a 4/3. Vehicles and mounts I can control get +1/+1. This creature saddles mounts and cruise vehicles as though its power were 2 or greater. Let's see, I don't really play too many vehicles. Well, I'll keep them just in case I ever decide to. Ward 2 for this one. 5/5 for 5. Ward 2, whenever this creature attacks while saddled, search your library for a non-land permanent card with mana value 3 or less. Put into the graveyard, or put onto the battlefield, then shuffle. It's saddle 4. Okay. You get rid of that, get rid of that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. This looks more like a something that you'd find in Duskmourn. All ropes. Here. Ooh, Deep Cavern Bat. That is something I need for my let's see. But this is actually a card I need for my boss deck. Because it offers just a little bit of control, which is nice. Oh, and then I will sell the alchemy card. Get rid of this, and that, and this, and those. The entire bottom row. Oh, and this. And then the alchemy card as well. Let's see what we get for it all. Okay, 1914, so I can buy 2 more packs. Duskmourn and Duskmourn. Let's see here. Get rid of the alchemy, and then these. Miasma Demon. Let's see, 6 for 5/4. When Miasma Demon enters, you may discard any number of cards. When you do, up to that many target creatures each get -2/-2 until end of turn. Okay. And then look for the actual pack. Whenever Fear of Dark attacks, if defending player controls no Glimmer creatures, it gains Menace and Death Touch until end of turn. You know, I don't recall facing a lot of opponents with Glimmer creatures. So it might be worth including that in something at some point. Ooh. I want to pull that just cuz. But for now, we'll get that. Boom. Boom. Get rid of these. Getting a lot of green and blue heavy packs this go around. And then back to 1200. Or I should just say back to over 900. Get. Let's see. Yep. Ley Line of Hope. If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. As long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting total, creatures you control get plus 2 plus 2. Wonder if I should build a Lifegain deck. Did a little circle there. I blame my horse. It lost its way. I didn't lose my way. It's always the horse. Let's go ahead and grab another quest. From somewhere near the gate where you entered, Haunted Fen, a bell rings frantically. Go forth and see what the noise is about. Goblins! A haggard-looking ranger exclaims as he sounds the alarm. Goblins are coming! Hordes of them! To arms! Commit to helping defend the town. Oh, whoops. Battle of the Goblin Horde. Kinda hard to do that when I get stuck on corners. Let's take on the Sliver first. Let's... Oof. Ouch. That's even worse. Oh, fine. Now I gotta put back 2. Alright. So what are they doing right now? All have regenerate. And then whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much. Okay. Well, I don't have a planeswalker, so I guess I'll be taking all the damage here. And then, yep, end turn. And then let's get out Anya first. Then let's get out Sorin. Start accumulating blood tokens. Okay, I should probably check what all of them have. So, +1/+1, as long as they control Swamp. When a Sliver you control becomes the target of a spell or ability that an opponent controls, counter that spell unless it pays 2. And they all have Frenzy 1. Alrighty. So they all have quite a bit. Oh, cancel. Let's see what I can draw first. Yeah, sure. And now we'll start getting a little life back. Attack. There, now we're back to where we started. Let's actually get another vampire. Start sacrificing tokens. And now, even if I block, I'll still gain life. End turn. Oh, great. Oh, cool. They didn't attack. Exactly what I like to see. No. I won't waste 4 life to draw something I've already got on the field at the moment. Oh, well, I have no reason to transform him yet. So I'll stick to draining. Because if I transform him, I'll only get the 2 life. But if I sacrifice the tokens instead, he's now down to 4. None of them have flying. Woo! I will admit, slivers are vastly overpowered, but vampires are even more overpowered. The womp womp. Even with slivers swarming the field, I still win. Get rid of that. Just get rid of all these, actually, because these are arena cards, and then this is... Well, I don't like playing the old border cards. Not unless I absolutely have to. Oh, wait, why am I going back in? I've already got the quest. Let's travel out here to see if we can get some goblins. That's not a goblin, that's a frog. Alright, sure. Yeah. Nothing to play. So, end. Wow. I'm guessing they bricked pretty hard. Poor little frog. Alright, Frogify. Enchant creature. It loses all abilities and becomes a blue frog with a base power of 1 and 1. Alright. Another land would be nice. When it enters, tap up to 1 creature and put 3 stun counters on it. If you control that creature, draw 2 cards. Well, it's about time. Alright, we will... I will use this. There we go. That way she gets her ability back. Now I will gain life back when Frog Tongue comes into play, draw a card. Enchant creature can block creatures with 1. Okay. So it's got reach. Oh, swarming the field now, are we? Start gaining back some life. And just end my turn. Does it do anything else? Alright, they're already down to 8. Just keep draining them. Now I'm up to 32. Oh, and they didn't even attack. They've got 3 cards in hand. So could this become a problem? Not with 3 life. There we go. Do I want any of these? I'll keep these 2. Still no goblins. That is definitely not a goblin. Oh, there's a goblin down here. Or at least something that's goblin adjacent. Oh no, definitely a goblin. Shoot. Let's take a chance. Chances never seem to work out. Come on. Oh, yeah. Fine. Get rid of these 3. Wow. Oh, whoops. Come on. There we go. Then that. It's not gonna matter that. There we go. Then, him. Screw it, let's just get a blood fountain just so I can get another token in case they destroy one of these. Because that's goblins for you. Okay, attacks each turn if able. I will. Cool. Figures. But I'll have to take it. I will sacrifice him to kill that. Oh, I should have killed this. Oh well. Alright. Sacrifice those 2. And then hit him for 3. I am almost there. And now they're on the defensive. Which is alright by me. I will just go ahead and win. I will get rid of this. This entire card can be played or paid for with red mana, so I can keep that. Alright, we have passed an hour on air, so I am going to go ahead and take a quick break. I will see you all in just a moment. Alright, and I'm back. And it looked like I dropped about 300 frames when I made that little transition. Alright. Went out, looked at the weather and stuff like that. Quick little stroll outside. Let's see here. Oh yeah, like none of my transitions are working. They're just going straight into it. Looks like there's my next target right down there. Right down there. Oh, and there's a little bugger right there, which is goblin adjacent in this game. Alright, okay, that's 2 swamps, and well, they're in a state, so we'll keep that. Oh, and I got my sanguinist. Awesome. We'll go ahead and cast that. You've got a shambling goblin. That's not really an effect worth worrying about. Stalactite. Or stalactite? Whatever. Stalker. A goblin rogue with menace. At the end step, if you descended this turn, put +1/+1 counter on Stalker. Let's see. For 1 black and 2 mana, they can... Oh, and sacrificing this. Target creature gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is its power. Okay. End turn. Well, there goes my... So. Let's put out my guest instead. Yep, I'll still take that. Now I'll have creature 2. Since they have menace, I'm going to need this out here. Ooh, and I got my Revenant. Nope. I'll just draw it on my next turn. I'll have enough to take out most of this. Well, no, I'll have enough to take out all of this, so I'll just be able to clear his field on my next turn. Let's see here. Mad Auntie, other goblin creature, other goblin creatures you control get +1/+1. You can tap this to regenerate another. Other goblins get +1/+1. So this should work. And this gets -1/-1, which okay. Let's look at the card we can draw. Nah. Boom. And then just hit that with Withering Torment. Not even gonna look at it. Now I've already recovered more life than I originally had. This goblin is back. Go ahead and take it out. And then swing for game. Get rid of that. The rest of these look pretty good. Let's go after the Fanatic. Oh boy, my coder overloaded there for a second again. I'm out now at like 2,000 dropped frames. Almost 2,100. Yep, We will keep this and start playing. Tattermunge Maniac attacks each turn if able. And now it gets Exalted. Ignomal Erarch. Alright. Get something out on the field. I can't block, because then this will just be destroyed, but it won't destroy this back. Let's get her out to block. And we can set up these two. Oh, Jesus. There we go. Then I can just... I'll just have to trade these. I'll have no choice. Alright, they are really ramping. So I just... Okay, fucker. Let's do it again. Okay. Hopefully that saved me. Well, nope, it didn't. Yep. Alright. There we go. Any other goblins? There we go. Let's hope he doesn't just kill everything I have as soon as I put it on the field, like these decks love to do. Oh, we will get Anya on the field first. Alright, I'll happily draw an additional card. Get Soaring out. And get Vampire token. Yep, there's what they love to do, but I still get the token. I don't care. And then just attack. I will sell that. The goblins are greatly diminished in number, but the bravest of them still press the attack on Haunted Fen. Defeat one of the leaders to put a stop to all this. That doesn't look like one of the leaders. Come on, where's the one of the leaders? There's one of the leaders. He's got his little minion right there, so. Ugh, you littered. I saw that. For the crime of littering, I sentence you to death. Yeah. Okay. If it's a land, they put into my hand. Of course, they got something that powers up their creatures just in time. That's always the way these kind of things go. Let's just get rid of all of that. That's what you get for overcommitting to your board. Let's get Anya out. I love how they always have the card that has the exact amount of toughness need or exact damage to take out one of my creatures. Like exactly. Like exactly. Alright, I will get Soren out and let's create a token that has lifelink instead. And that's how I'll begin powering up Aerialist. Now be able to power up 2 Aerialists at once. Yeah, let's use Grievous Wound. Boom. You know, you keep thinking you're going to power these, you know, your stuff up, and it's just, I'm outscaling you. And then 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3 for this. Boom. And now let's swing for the kill. A few more raiders remain, but they fight more defensively now. Haunted Fen should be safe, and you should return to report your success. I will happily do so, because it means I get paid. I am going the right way, right? I traveled quite a ways just to see a few goblins. Oh, hello, Stinky. Hello, Stinky. How are you doing, girl? Right. With the goblin attacks halted, the people of Haunted Fen shower you with thanks and quite a few coins as well. I care about the coins the most. Yeah. Yes, Stinky, I care about the coins. Right. And because of the reputation level we have up at Windless Wetlands, we will go up there to sell all this extra cards. Why are you on my desk, Stinky? Yeah, why are you on my desk? Hey, girl. Hey, girl. mushrooms. Alright, 2,700. No, don't start trying to groom me. You're stinky. Alright, we will get Wilds of Eldraine. I kind of want to still get this, even though it's not standard legal. I'll get it. So I have no impulse control. Yeah, I have no impulse control. Yeah, Stinky. That's why I got you. Because I have no impulse control. Yeah. None whatsoever. Get rid of this, that. Oh, okay. You can't play Magic. Get your hand off my mouse. Get your little paw off my mouse. Oh, you want attention, girl? It's not needing my playmat. Oh, you bite my finger. You're interrupting my stream. You really want some attention. You're being too cute. Get rid of that. That. Alright, that's enough for 2 packs right there. None of these are legal. Let's see here. Hi, Stinky. You are being a needy girl. Yeah. Are you neglected? Are you a neglected kitty? Are ya? Yeah. You're being a little neglected kitty. Let's get the 2 Ixalan boosters. Hopefully I can get more Deep Cavern Bats. Oh, but don't have enough for another pack. Oh. Let's go back here and grab another quest. Excuse me, but you look like a well-traveled individual. A frazzled-looking mage gets your attention. I have a letter of some great importance that must be hand-delivered to Talran's retreat in the Blue Lands. Would you be willing to handle this for me? Yeah, I know how this song and dance goes. Nothing like nothing like a really long walk to stretch the legs, right? You could likely save yourself some time with the right spells, but is that going to be safe? Yeah, it would be safe. I just don't have the right amulet. But we can get that on our way to the Blue Lands. Or on our way through them. Always invest in the amulet first. That way, as you get more gold, you can keep going back to a spot for more and more trinkets and armor and stuff like that. Oh, I looked away from screen and then I got ambushed by a harpy. Nope. Alright. Well. Shit. This is literally my combo. I'll get rid of Anya for now. Get rid of Haunted, or put down Haunted Ridge since it'll come untapped anyway. Oh, there's Anya. Alright. Let's get Remnant out, and then... we'll get another Remnant out. Let's use Vampire's Kiss. And then just full send it. Let's see. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each player puts the top 3 cards of their library into their graveyard. Not gonna bother me. Beginning of your end step, you may exile an enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Again, not gonna bother me none. I guess this goes out. But then just full send it again. And now I have a full play set of Final Death. Still got quite a ways to go before getting to the Blue Lands. Yep, that was unavoidable. Except, you know, for the other way I could have taken to not do it. Just gonna have to keep taking it. Oh, there we go, finally. But first we'll do Anya. Yep. And then we'll go with my Revenant. And then use Anya to get back some life. Hello, Laurel. No, I will not reply to you on chat. I'm a little busy. See. Just keep going here. Let's see. Do I want... Yeah, sure. Whenever a player casts a black spell, you may gain 1 life. Okay. I have 2. That should be able to clear out most of their stuff. Now, at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card unless an opponent sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life. Okay. Yep, I see you, Laurel. I will just be able to pull that, or pull out these. And put that on Anya. Alright, Manny discards a card. If you control a demon, Manny Magi also lose 3 life. Hey, why didn't you, capitalize my name here? I will just go ahead and discard, Lacerate Flesh. And I pull a second one. Alright, so... put those counters up on her. And then I will play Vampire's Kiss so I can get some more tokens for my next turn. How the tables have turned. Scries 2, draws 2, loses 2 life, okay? Get myself a token. Sacrifice a blood token. Okay, I'll... boom. Alright, I am going to go ahead and take that out. Yeah, I don't care. I'll just get that life right back. I don't need another Sorin. Attack. I'm almost there. I can just attack with these. Boom. Yeah, I'll keep those. I am a fan of demons and stuff like that, so... I mean, obviously, since I'm a fan of vampires and Phyrexians, so I must be a fan of all things edgy. So this down here is a doppelganger. This is definitely not something I want to face with my anti-boss deck, because they'll just pull all my best pieces out before I can and go for the infinite loop. Alright, we are now in the blue lands. I think we should make a stop at the capital first, just so we can get that amulet. All right, this is a straight shot to the... That's good. Oh, come on. All right. I think should be it. Yep. Awesome. Oh, I'll be able to afford the extra life as well. One thing I will not be able to afford yet is any of the armor. 15k to get +5 to my starting life total. Where's the inn? Nah, screw it. Let's see. Okay, so I just go up here and then over. I'll be at my quest location. Come on. Yeah, man. There we go. Bye. Come on. There we go. Gonna have to do it again with this city. With a lot of travel, a little teleporting, or both, you finally arrive at your destination. The letter you are carrying looks no worse for wear, at least. You wander over to the building that was described to you, and a woman calls out to you from an upstairs window. You have something in mind. Give it, give it, give it. If you mean this letter, then yes. You walk closer. She lowers a bucket. She lowers down a bucket on a rope. Inside is a small coin purse. Give it! You take the coins and place the letter in the bucket. I have to say, I do find your demeanor unnerving. That's an instant sell. +2 to the local reputation. And I am going to go right back to sell off the cards I don't want. Get myself another quest here. You, come here. The gnome speaking to you seems very out of place here. He wears a white pristine robe that was either a long shirt or custom tailored for him. He acts like he belongs and that he owns the place, however. Right, if I'm correct, I'm supposed to walk over without a word. Yep, there we go. The gnome gives a satisfied grunt and continues to issue orders. He puts a small satchel in your hands. Here, take this compass, follow it, and remove anything it points to. When it no longer points, return to me. You can't resist slipping in one thing in. Understood, I'll be back shortly. The joke goes over his head. Oh god. Okay. Let's go. You retrieve the compass from his pouch as you approach the town's gate. It's made of a deeply dark stone with a single red needle that indicates where to find your targets. You take note of the direction and head off that way, putting the device away for now. Ah. Um, the Onyx Compass. Travel to Skull Cave and defeat all enemies inside. The target location is in the swamp biome. Oh, another sliver. No, I looked away for a second. Okay. Okay, all their slivers have first strike. Oh, there we go. Exactly what I was hoping for. Another one. We'll just wipe his board. And attack all at once. Go ahead and... Nope. Actually, Thorin. There we go. Might as well see what my next draw was. Actually, boom. Bye-bye, Sliver. And, sell. Mark all of them to sell. Oh, okay. Well, it's, a few minutes earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and take another quick break. Enjoy the kitty cams. I'm back. And by the look of it, none of my transitions are working properly. My switches just happen like a snap instead of a slow fade. And right before I went back to live, well, after I was done grabbing some juice because I'm a little bit parched, coffee just isn't doing it right now, so I thought something that would wet my whistle a little bit. I have 2 of my 3 kitties in here right now. I did have 3, which is always enjoyable. But yeah, right now it's just Ditzy and Bestest Boy, but Stinky was in here. She's been sounding off a lot lately, as much as she can. She is mute. So ever since summer's kicked in, she has been absolutely kicking like crazy. So, like she will enter full I want to murder that bird mode, and it's the first summer where I've actually seen her do that. But anyway, let's get back into the gameplay. Alright, we've got 7 enemies remaining. No. Alright, this is much better. Hard to trample through me if my stuff is bigger than yours. Or at least can't be killed by yours. And instead of starting out with 20, I now start with 21 life. Let's get out Gluttonous Guest. And then we will get out Soren. Get out a vampire token. Oh, okay. Just can't block. Alright, fine. But, you can say goodbye to all your stuff now. That was for nothing. Alright. Oh, okay. Just keep playing the same card over and over again. Alright, let's transform him. And then just activate his ability. And then attack. Boom. Get rid of that. Oh, gotta get rid of that. Gotta get rid of this. Up. There we go. There we go. We'll start with that. Let's get out my Revenant. Get out Anya. Alright, Devil creates 2 red devil creature tokens. They have, when this creature dies, It deals 1 damage to any target. Alright, so he's killing off his tokens, and he's dealing damage to me. We'll get out Bloodthirsty Airlist. And then sacrifice a blood token to deal 2 damage. Or drain 2 life. Alright, victory is within range. And that's it. It's that easy. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, sure. Uh-oh, did they brick? That's good for me. Alright, that's Tybalt. Oh great, my opponent's, or I can't gain life. Create a 1/1 red devil creature token with, yep. Okay. We'll just go ahead and take him out. Because I kind of need to gain life for my strategy to work. We'll get out Gluttonous Guest. Yeah. You and your tokens. And then get out these 2. That way I can just transform this and get 3 tokens in return. I'll just be able to transform all of them as well. Boom. It's going for the overkill. Sure. This should buy me... My 2 guests should buy me some time to draw a more appropriate land. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Get the rich out. Yeah, I'll take the hit for now. There's always something just powerful enough. Take out whatever I've got next. Okay, yes. Everything deals 1 damage. Everything's gotta whittle me down by death by 1,000 cuts. And there's my Anya, a little late. But she joins the party just in time to close it out. Ooh, quite a batch of cards. Get rid of that, get rid of that. What's this? Each creature you control can block an additional creature. I officially have the high ground. It's over Magic. I have the high ground. Everyone, I have won the game of Magic. You can all stop playing. I have won. I'm gonna save real quick, just in case I have to save scum this. Yeah, that's a keepable hand. Him out. Oh, it's the perfect land draw at the perfect time. That was not the button I wanted to press. Whenever another human creature dies, put a +1/+1 counter on village cannibals. I think that's a little that effect is just a little off for what this card is supposed to be. It should be like sacrifice another human creature, and when it dies, put a +1/+1 counter on it. They're cannibals. They're actively killing people to do this, so this should be able to do that. Whenever a creature you control dies, each other player sacrifices a creature. Okay. Let's get him out. And what I can do is use tokens to kind of stave off that effect right there. When Bastion of Remembrance enters, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Let's see here. Let's draw a card. Another Sorin. Nice. Let's do Sanguine. And then attack with him. Let's get him Death Touch. Okay, cool. I can also click activate her prepared ability from here. Figures. Yes. Let's start beefing up Aerialists more. Boom. I will have to let I'll have to let Sorin take the hit. But I can cast him again. Get a vampire token, while also getting a blood token, and with just enough mana left over, you sacrifice a blood token and power up Aerialist. I will attack. Give her Death Touch. Oh. Because he has indestructible. I will sacrifice the token. Okay. Let's see here. I'll sacrifice him. How do you... Okay. Okay. Getting a little sick of this. I wish all this shit didn't constantly have flying. Take out that. Well, what life did he gain? Okay, shit. Well, I'm not gonna take anything out with flying, so... I need another token. Alright, get them back. You didn't gain life. Alright, I'm just... You know what? Let's... Okay, fine. I just decline, or I just concede, because I know where this is going. I'm not drawing any of my, removal or any of that, so I know where this is going. Alright, sell. Back. Alright. Towns. Alright, so there's where I want to go. Before I go on another pack buying spree real quick, I'm going to take one more break. So I will see you all in a quick second. Alright, everyone, sorry about that. Let's see, looking by my metrics, looking like the weather is playing with my signal a little bit. I've now dropped a combined 4,200 frames. It is looking a little windy outside, so I'm wondering if something might be coming my way. Alright, going to head back into the gameplay. For any of those watching on any of my core platforms, because I've seen a few people come and go, and one chatter at least. If you could please just go ahead and hit that like button on any of the wherever you're watching this from. Make sure to hit the subscribe if you haven't already. Please share this around on all your favorite platforms and whatnot. Oh, and that's right, I was going to buy some packaroonies. Lovely Duskmore. Here. Anything? Don't see anything worth keeping. Another renew ability. Oh. Ditzy has the entire window to go, to sit at. She decides she just has to sit behind the blinds. Do I want to keep this or? Yeah, I'll keep that. Because the blue or green, I don't actually need to pay or to use. I can use the white, black, or red. And it doesn't cost anything. Those are actually adding, so it's not like I'm paying a blue or a green. So yes. Just because. That is a lot of blue. Like that. Even no matter how tough they are, even Phyrexians prefer to keep their guts on the inside. Like, very wise words. Not enough for another pack. What would I have gotten? Okay, so that's the next one we're going to be aiming for. That looks like the only one that's like standard legal. Let's see if we can go and complete up that dungeon. It's quite the trek over to this thing. Do I want to try to avoid the sliver or take it on? Yeah, I'll just take it on. Leeching Sliver? Okay. So I only lose a life, they don't gain a life. Well, let's just preempt that right now. All slivers get +1/+0. You know what? Yeah, sure. Alright. I'm going to have to take that because I need to get something out here and start... I need to start pumping her up. Of course. But, you know, of course, as soon as I... Yep. Alright. Holy shit. Okay. I guess I just lose then. God, slivers are such bullshit. Back here I go, so I can go back to that fucking dungeon with a full bit of life. Oh, come on. Get the fuck going. I wish you could only approach these things from the fucking front and go in. Alright. It's safe. Right. Let's try this guy again. Okay, something other than lands, please. Well, I guess I did ask for something other than a land. I got something other than a land, but not something very useful. No, I don't need removal, I just need to get going with my strategy. Okay, get rid of that. Put a divinity counter on target permanent other than that which was taken. Each permanent with a divinity counter on it is indestructible. Of course. There we go. Yeah, sure. Of course. I guess I should have used Grievous Wound before doing that. There's that. There we go. Of course I do. Okay, I want something that I can... Okay. That's not even close to what I want. Something... A creature, for the love of God. This is unbelievable. Come on. Oh, for the love of fuck. Thank you. My God, man. Okay, I hit auto yield. God damn. There. Jesus Christ, that was just utter bullshit. Literally every fucking land I had. Right at the top. Alright, next one. Let's hope my deck doesn't fuck me. Even though my deck tried to fuck me, I still end up winning. So far, so good. What's this do? If a creature you control would deal damage to a target permanent or player, it deals... Okay, so it has double strike. Of course, I can't keep my Sorin worth a damn. Okay. Okay. Yep, fuck you. Oh, can't play that. Nope. 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 Let's save real quick. Alright, let's... I believe what's waiting for us now is a Flesh Abomination. Oh, come on. What was keeping me there? Oh, come on, Signal. Thank you. Well, apparently something pretty big's heading our way because it keeps screwing with my stream signal. Or my signal strength. Discards a card at random. Awesome. Of course, it had to be a land. And then go ahead and use it real quick for 2. Let's get rid of that. Alright, whatever. Wow. One, two, three. Oh, there we go. 3. Give him Death Touch, of course, because that thing had first strike. Why wasn't I paying attention? Well, at least it's already gone. Alright, whenever it attacks a player, exile all cards from the hand. Then they draw that make cards. You may play lands or cast spells from among the exile. Of course. Well then I can't keep this in my hand. It's a liability. There. Yep, there's nothing in my hand, so. I can't. A Skulk or Shadow. Just auto. Ooh, yay. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 2. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. Well, nope. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Yeah. Whew! That was a bit of a puzzle, but we solved it. What are you? Oh. Come on, get me out of here. Thank you. Return to town and report your success in clearing the Skull Cave. No, everyone needs to leave me alone. I'm going to collect my reward. I want my money. So leave me alone. Another gnome, slightly taller than the first, but not quite as finely, dressed as finely, meets you at the gate. The compass, if you please. You hand it over in his satchel, and he gives you a larger, yet seemingly lighter, bag in return. Get rid of that, this, and that. And yes, I absolutely noticed that my gold total at one point was excuse me, 666. But now it's almost 4K. And now we'll spend the last few minutes traveling on down to buy some packs. Come on, leave me alone. I just want to buy some packs. Yep, down here, okay. Straight diagonal shot downward. There we go. Let's see here. Bloomborough. And I think that's the only one. Wild Drain. Strixhaven. And then another Bloomborough. Get rid of these. These. And then get rid of that. Open up Strixhaven. Alright. I realize I haven't done a pack opening video in a while. I think my next one is probably going to be Tarkir Dragonstorm, because I'm working my way backwards. There we go. Let's see how much money I get from that. Okay, 1,500. Run all together 1,800. So that's Outlaws. Oh, there's Foundations. Wow, there's quite a few packs that I would want. I have a full playset, but I don't need a full playset. I only need the 3. Come on. There we go. We'll get rid of that. And still enough for another pack. Oh, almost missed it. Wild Drain. Ooh, I like that. I like the design of that. Alright, there we go. I have no more gold for packs. We're just going to hit save there. And we are coming up on the last 10 minutes of the stream. So, I'm going to go ahead and throw up the status page. And then we're just going to go up into wrapping things up here. Well, my dear viewers, it's been one heck of an adventure, but it's about time I head out. We are currently at, let's see, where is it? There we go. 392 wins, closing up on 400 with 74 losses and a win-loss ratio of 5.3. We ended with a brand new achievement, Life to Spare, which our best was winning with over 200 life, almost 250, but not quite there. Which that kind of stinks, but that's just the ways it goes sometimes. So, compared to the prior stream, I'd say this was pretty successful. We are doing our usual. We lost twice. That was it, I think. 3 times at most. I can't remember if there was a third, but you know, I could be misremembering. I would have to go back and check, but not really in the mood to do that right now. So let's see here. Notable moments was, of course, that the achievement and that first game, which looked like it was going to turn to a loss, but you know, it pretty much set the mood for the rest, and I had pretty good. One part that really sucked though was digging through all my fucking lands, one after another. So, future streams carry on the same as usual. Hopefully, I'll be building a new deck here sometime soon, so I can play around with that instead. I'm not currently working on a video. I haven't even done anything for Planar Conquest 6. As you can see by my still here on the ending screen, and all my avatars on all my channels, and even my avatar in game, I have been working on changing all my lenses to look, all my sunglasses to look red and reflective. It's a pretty time-consuming process. I'm also going to try and fix my stills so that I basically can just okay, so right now all my stills are cropped pretty close to where the to the outermost portions of myself on each image. But what I want to do is have them all centered, but have a bunch of white space around them, so that they're basically a 1920 by, by 1080. Because right now what I have to do in my editing software is fix them so that they transition really neatly into one another, only looking like I'm shifting little portions of my body. I want it so that instead of having to spend all that time getting the size right and, making because it takes a lot to do it, because they're obviously a bigger resolution and stuff than what they'll ultimately be in the video and whatnot, and all the different poses I'm kind of moving around and stuff. Some of them are a bit wider, some of them are mostly taller, So they don't all, when I bring them, import them and bring them onto the timeline, they don't all do the same, they don't all line up correctly. So I have to align them manually, one after another after another. But if I can make it so that they're all the same size and whatnot, and then have that much space around them to create a 1920 by 1080 image, then all I ever have to do is just pull them down from the panel where all my resources are. I can just pull them down, boom, and they'll be the same every time, and they'll transition neatly into each other. So I'm working on that, and it is taking a while, just like it always does. Whenever I have to redo my images, it always, or whenever I have to redo my stills, it takes a hot minute. But that also had me onto another idea. This these screens that you're looking at right here, they look pretty boring, don't they? I've been pondering the idea of having the planar conquest set behind here, and whenever I'm not on the gaming screen, it'll look like I'm in my office. And the only time that would change is for like the starting soon screen. I don't want to say that 10 times fast. But basically that'd be the only one, and then it would open up for now live into that. Obviously, all this stuff you see on the screen would need to somehow change. Like maybe there'd just be a scroll along the screen with all my, along the bottom with all my socials and stuff. And I'm pretty sure I could find a way, I could figure out a way to easily do that in OBS. So, but I might try a few streams like that instead. So, that's just some thoughts of what I might want to do in the future. But, that's a problem for future Manny. Otherwise, if you like this video, you can tap the like button, drop a sub on the battlefield, share it on all your socials to help spread the word, and or use your keyword ability hindsight and for one man of any color. Comment on all my misplays below. I'm sure there were plenty. Don't forget to also check out my Rumble, Kick, and Twitch channels. If you like MTG Forge and want to explore it, maybe using it as a tool to make your own decks better or head out onto your own adventure, a link to the GitHub page will be in the description below. If you want to show some support for what I'm doing, feel free to visit my Ko-Fi. The names of my monthly Ko-Fi contributors will replace my name under producer in the credits of every new video. Or if you want to send that appreciation to the amazing team dedicated to keep this labor of love going, visit their own Ko-Fi. Both will be linked in the description below. Until next time, this has been Manny Magi, the Masked Magic Man, on my grand adventure. Insert original send-off here.